You know say not to the subscribe no more will you subscribe they make this platform go before? No. The love wey you share na this platform na they make the platform they grow. Not because of Sembepe, not because of Bible, but they like wey they like the program every other day. It counts a lot for make the platform go up and up and up. You comment tune, not for talk, family love, they existed throughout. But on top of all, they share where you share. As you come, you like, you share the program to other person for make them see or hear waiting with the discourse inside here. That one then are the biggest part of everything. But again, we notice say you there so, but you not subscribe yet. Okay, share like comment, but again, we want your subscription. Please, if you not subscribe it, press the subscribe button. And for you we don't subscribe, one of the first thing we for always to do, just make sure say you like the program, you share the program, and then we open the family conversation through the comment section. That's very, 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 very much unique. That's to make we reach to the point where we're supposed to reach. We love you also very much. And please, we will continue for do the best for make sure say we give una what we promise for give una. Thank you for your like, your share, your comment. With no go sayo, we start the program just now. You know say not to the subscribe no more will you subscribe they make this platform go before? No. The love wey you share na this platform na they make the platform they grow. Not because of Sembepe, not because of Bible, but they like wey they like the program every other day. It counts a lot for make the platform go up and up and up. You comment tune, not for talk, family love, they existed throughout. But on top of all, they share where you share. As you come, you like, you share the program to other person for make them see or hear waiting with the discourse inside here. That one then are the biggest part of everything. But again, we notice say you there so, but you not subscribe yet. Okay, share like comment, but again, we want your subscription. Please, if you not subscribe it, press the subscribe button. And for you we don't subscribe, one of the first thing we for always to do, just make sure say you like the program, you share the program, and then we open the family conversation through the comment section. That's very, 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 very much unique. That's to make we reach to the point where we're supposed to reach. We love you also very much. And please, we will continue for do the best for make sure say we give una what we promise for give una. Thank you for your like, your share, your comment. With no go no sayo, we start the program just now. You know say not to the subscribe no more will you subscribe they make this platform go before? No. The love wey you share na this platform na they make the platform they grow. Not because of Sembepe, not because of Bible, but they like wey they like the program every other day. It counts a lot for make the platform go up and up and up. You comment tune, not for talk, family love, they existed throughout. But on top of all, they share where you share. As you come, you like, you share the program to other person for make them see or hear waiting with the discourse inside here. That one then are the biggest part of everything. But again, we notice say you there so, but you not subscribe yet. Okay, share like comment, but again, we want your subscription. please, if you not subscribe it, press the subscribe button. And for you who don't subscribe, one of the first thing we for always to do, just make sure say you like the program, you share the program, and then we open the family conversation through the comment section. That's very, 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 very much unique. That's to make we reach to the point where we're supposed to reach. We love you also very much. And please, we will continue for do the best for make sure say we give una what we promise for give una. Thank you for your like, your share, your comment. With no go no sayo, we start the program just now. You know say not to the subscribe no more will you subscribe they make this platform go before? No. The love way they share na this platform, now they make the platform they grow. Not because of Sembepe, not because of Bible, but they like way they like the program every other day. It counts a lot for make the platform go up and up and up. You comment you, not for talk, family love, they existed throughout. But on top of all, the share where you share, as you come, you like, you share the program to other person, for make them see or hear waiting with the discourse inside here. That one then are the biggest part of everything. But again, we notice say, you, they are so, but you not subscribe yet. Okay, share like comment, but again, we want your subscription. Please, if you not subscribe it, press the subscribe button. And for you who don't subscribe, one of the first thing we for always to do, just make sure say you like the program, you share the program, and then we open the family conversation through the comment section. That's very, 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 very much unique. That's to make we reach to the point where we're supposed to reach. We love you also very much. And please, we will continue for do the best for make sure say we give una what we promise for give una. Thank you for your like, your share, your comment. Good morning, welcome to a program where we call Colgates Right On. We are on YouTube and on Facebook. Of course, also we can discuss issues with the front page of the different newspaper and the Polado for the morning. After we can all look at what's in the paper and say we can come back, bring people inside where they come and talk about the different issues. Sometimes and they it can actually, fun. Sometimes and they it can annoy anything. I know I can say about now. Sometimes and they man and the facts. Like we daddy can just say, no, we don't understand. Talk to a civilized man. Mama Nial, yes, they can judge Ronaldo. I get offend somebody we work now for the observe people in the comments, observe them, how then they talk, how then they greet, how then they do things, and then we make them as a whole segment. Let una see how una commenting can sound. It go really fun. Somebody be don't suggest under the other thing. I think say I just need for actually see how best we can for incorporate that into the program as well. It go nice. Anyway, continue for the way to inside the program. Hope say you get a very good night. And hope say the nights nobody know make you vex. Okay, welcome back. Hold me and the whole world wait. Be my own. Day and night, since a happy beach, let the rhythm carry us higher. Come down with me, stay right here, higher, stay right here. Clean, kind love, no afraid, nor make sorry. My heart's on repeat when you say my name. Since a happy beach, we're dancing in the flame. Facebook. Of course, come there with we. They come just on your screen. We just try for say our best we can see now. And I still work on the clip for let it look more advanced. So this is not just tip, a teaser. They can just know this weekend probably. Okay, so let me see what we get inside the program. Quick one, and let me start and for get the juice in the program. The first thing they want to start with now the paper them, of course, inside the program, and we will start with the C4D media with a national reflection. The Sierra Leone we are, the nation we want, and choosing the road back to power. Why the APC's NDC points to DIB for victory in 2028. And the next story them inside the paper say power sharing impossible under current circumstances, says idea boss. And $100 disputes at Lunge Airport turns deadly as military officer faces murder charge. And good data, empty stomachs. APC Ben Cargo slams Sierra Leone economic claims. And the next one we get inside the program that the Heritage newspaper say make ACC makes corruption unattractive, and Koinadoro corporators commend Alhaji Musa Tagwali. You as well get women in leadership. Credit Dr. Fatima Biu. The next one, all right, stand advert. Okay, we get the next one we get for do with the IGR report scrutinized. The next one, now the Congo Times newspaper, we say about 75% of Sierra Leoneans want open party primaries. Dr. Ibrahim Bangura, a new face of leadership in Sierra Leone, and new MP vows to represent Mambolo's interest in parliament. AATF honors top graduate, urge youth to stay and build Sierra Leone. /X officio appointed chair of FAJ Climate Change Working Group. The next paper, now the News 24, Professor David Francis on the international stage. And you will get visa fraud. Internal Affairs act swiftly. Transport Minister impressed with new SLRSA headquarters project. And the next paper, now the Daybreak newspaper, SLPP may be bought by new folks, says political analyst. And then an unseen health service delivery, CDEP and LRMG hand over blood bank to Wesleyan Hospital. The next one, now the a transformational era at NASIT, DG Fuad Dabo set to leave behind a legacy. And other story there for instance, edition of the Daybreak newspaper. The City Hunter newspaper say Freetown Mayor launches urban greening competition for sustainable city development, celebrating charity and strengthening bonds. DG Balwakoma delivers festive chair to Sierra Leone People's Party and Youth Employment and Unity. Dr. Ibrahim Bangura, vision for Sierra Leone political landscape, a credible voice for change in a time of turmoil. And you as well get clearing the turn. How the APC long march towards biennial, let's just see, okay, towards renewal may finally be opening. And we get the next paper. We now the Sierra News newspaper. Wow, all the news that they can now. President Bio declares 2026 a year of action, focusing on food, job, and unity. Fisheries Ministry unveils unity engagement on 2026. Artisanal fishing closed season, and empowering female journalists and building capacity, President says. You get other story for inside this edition of the Sierra News. The next one at the both times, we see Sierra Leone celebrate Liam Ozinio Chelsea appointment, and over $12 million disappears from NRA's ASYCUDA system between 2023 to 2025. Slash ex officio appointed chair of FAJ Climate Change Working Group and Correctional Service boss hands over residential quarter construction project, and Freetown International Airport sees significant passenger growth in 2025. The Orator newspaper, NSA inspects Kailaun. NSA inspects Kailaun's new artificial turf project, and court remand soldier accused of killing colleague over $100. 300 million euro stolen. ACC probe 3 NRA staff. And the last paper inside the program this morning are the weekly analysis, vice president engaged staff, and the calendar reshapes APC political landscape. It's time to mobilize the economic power of women. Now, all the people in this inside the program this morning, let's just see if me guests then don't come inside. Not yet. Okay. So I will take another short break, please, with this same music we develop, and let's just reach on to my producer quickly inside the program. We'll come back just now.
Take on it. Hold me and the whole world wait. Be my own, day and night. Since a happy beach, let the rhythm carry us higher. Higher. Come there with me. Stay right here. Higher. Stay right here. Clean, kind love, no afraid, nor make sorry, sorry. My heart's on repeat when you say my name. Since a happy beach, we're dancing in the flame. And the whole world wait. Be my own, day and night. Since a happy beach, let the rhythm carry us higher. Higher. Come there with me. Stay right here. Higher. Stay right here. Clean, kind love, no afraid, nor make sorry, sorry. My heart's on repeat when you say my name. Since a happy beach, we're dancing in the flame. And the whole world wait. Be my own, day and night. Since a happy beach, let the rhythm carry us higher. Higher. Come there with me. Stay right here. Higher. Stay right here. Clean, kind love, no afraid, nor make sorry, sorry. My heart's on repeat when you say my name. Since a happy beach, we're dancing in the flame.
Now the fact say, I call my producer just now, I forget to say the phone don't ring, I enjoy the music. I hope say no give me conk made or cut me salary for this month. Anyway. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Of course, this is a teaser. The song name Come Day With Me, it will come out just now, just to finalize them. But I'm sure if you finalize, it will come out this weekend. We the wait for guests to come inside the program this morning, but as we waiting for come inside, let's talk on something quickly. $100. $100, remember that soldier man we kill in Comping for $100. Well, and this one I think we Madabio talk about. In fact, I don't know what we think Madabio very more divisive, eh? Elect, I don't know what the word for is for describe in other words, elect for pick and choose, elect for differentiate. When small thing comes safe, you not belong here, you not belong here. I wonder if Madabio bin get power past being the president, waiting if we don't do to Salon people then. Why I say this? He talk about this issue. He say mortal man like that kind, it not belongs to them. you know, na can encounter. You know, I don't know why then not they take responsibility for anything. And you remember them talk about, you know, the one them as well we protest. Maybe you will say, okay, that one they na killing campaign. Nobody know they support them kind of things in there. But what about the one them we, you know, been the protest for their salary? We didn't say state house, no, state law, they don't work for them. 1 year they not pay them. 1 whole year they don't pay them. Instead of it say we go find a way for settling things and the lady not happen again. It's saying that because they count the wrong people them. Now make then they go cause noise na the gate, film themselves, send them, and then they call them all over na the wall. That for sure you say this man, that thing we then call unite, it not the inside in DNA, it not the inside at all. He always gets within a call divided and rule. Like what you talk about here, divide and rule. He always the divide, the few were ready for leak any part param. They not care. Now them in ready for the wheat because now they go always the Allah. But interestingly, don't tell I know you that song go Madabio. Hey, look, I be they tell now the other they say when me and my brother with the studio they talk say, you know, this particular thing where they call where they sing so Madabio, now that same way the people can cry now some baying. Now they don't left for sing because they don't already taken to the mouth of die. Look in condition right now. I see the other day the press secretary they say it in a very good condition. That not in fact, if then they tell we say ECOWAS no ever send letter to them for honest by Goma, then the letter end up for B say yes not true. Waiting left way they no go tell we. We go wait. We wait. We not they pray for the worst, but we wait and see what they happen. So back to Saturday. So this issue na state lodge. He said because they want the way they protest, then go to my protest and waiting. So they know the wrong people them where them bring them. They're not even supposed for the na states near them, near that cabal day. Imagine no? So waiting na the thing where this man wants. He only wants na info talk. For example, where angry don't catch them so much in a state lodge, they're not able for get food for eat. All waiting and do, then go inside the kitchen, thief rest, and then come out and do, or thief rest, then cook, they eat. Now you know more in like wake come and notice say, hey, let's don't get out and car and say, oh, no, something that thief they can't thief and so they begin to trash pretend. So he happy about that. So he come. You know, I'm very more disappointed because as he say on the careless for on security, person pass na the fence, now ain't no more for talk. Whose embarrassment, whose disgrace will pass that one day? You go compare the one where the president or the person we call himself president, the team now the world, because when you put video on, now the world you talk to, and tell the world say, million of way a day. Thief man jump the fence, come inside me kitchen and thief me rest. He used the word back saying, now when I use less, you know, thief man, because if I don't work, I go up to me and go do it in one for do. This guy want die you not the killer. Nobody know the killer. Nobody. You know, you can get certain tenant, you get some arata where they don't then go and pick them, where they can even put bows in. Then can don't gain with life. Say, then they come out now bonically. Imagine where be there in a day, then day, where you hear his sounds of the run. Now it come you. Whether I see you, whether I blind or you're not blind, in the car, it even can jam you, follow you take something you knacker. And I'm mad at you right now. Instead, us don't work so much that even they direct the thief man, according to Ramo, the thief man say now we're useless because if you not be useless, if you can come up in my room and can do it if you do. On another area, not only talk out. So whose disgrace will pass that one day? Than the one where they protest, where they talk about things, where they monitor them, where they talk about their own how you call that thing, the salary. 1 whole year. Me we see done so. 1 month they pass, they not pay me. Me produce away they under so 1 month pass, they not pay. So the people that they talk about 1 whole year, 1 whole year. 1 whole year. Then you complain back. But Alpha side will be don't tell with this all. But shamelessly and shamefully, I wonder outside there now. If they don't tell all of this. If they don't tell we say the only people that we mad about your concern, but now the one they were are lucky. Una not be here before this time. You know here? Una know the same now? Of course, una the same. Now, let me watch what today happen. Thief and thief and thief and thief everywhere. Office of the President, fake receipts, possible money laundering, double dipping. You know, why they be say money laundering? The man where in the worker, of course, when I see now what happen this December, Christmas, then give him $5 million. $5 million for go in one green no more nothing for go enjoy. He return back 1 year after we in Bralo or in Sonelo being go na that church day. He go pay. And interesting thing happening when I see how this man sit down na that church day, me I feel really bad. I really feel bad because I see say this man something done really wrong with her. Not to make up or not to AI or not to that, you know, I'm pretty sure say it go nice for the I show na this particular picture. It go nice. Let's show na this picture. Lona see. Most of them I don't see. The man, and I don't know this time around, na one I see na the church. Fatima Bio, I not see her na the church. I don't see her. And the same position where chief minister been sit down. Now that same position they I see sit down back behind. Yes. That same position there I say sit down behind. So wait, let's show now this picture quick. Let's show now this picture, yeah. Now see him. Now see the man. Now see the Jackie man. Now see how it deteriorates. Okay, the man, he don't. I don't know if na way Fatima no go to this trip. Watch how he dress. But Mrs. F, even when I'm a wife, na they pull things them for me. If my wife not do so they go, if they don't pack the thing them for me. Say, na this you for wear, na this you for wear, na this you for wear. But see no more now how he dress. Then na crepe he wear so. That's what it look like, eh? It look like crepe and whatever this and not sabi. Una watch and una tell me. Una just tell me. Una just tell me, please. Una just make let me see something we may not sabi before. Let me see. Me not sabi. I just the talk no more. Certain thing in the, you know, Sembebe can just the talk. But una watch. Alpha side don't suffer. Better no they. Waiting for talking, you then they believe, and then last time we come up for talk, now one come up and I'll begin being a old audio, even one audio, whether na montage or waiting, we bring up for and they hit and better one. Now he send message to we say they take when I court. Now we saw the wait for you court. If you say this now you country with it. I like it. What to know about like that don't drink how many years. It is so you not go get nothing for talk to salon people them again. The time when Komo said they go work and that them market them for beginning to talk about protests. No, not listen to them. People they just be the local like Chris, man. Because that kind of person they don't lack all thing, don't lost all thing. Anyway, Kube after the program, we they talk, yeah. All right. So now let me look at this thing. Look at this man. When I look at this man and tell we. Say this man is okay. Keke Thomas Sandy of all, but I'm not blaming that they pay you, so you just get for doing it, then they ask you. Say this man, they tell we say this guy when they call matter bill of all, and say okay. Anyway, one of my guests don't come inside. I don't know why are they echo. Anyway, one of my guests don't come inside. So we'll try for see what we get for come, you know, all the conversation. Better one. But still, Salon. Salon a country and half. Capital country and half. It's sad, eh? It's sad for no way to everything happen. Anyway, let me go to we guess quick one. I hope said already. If yes, I go say in camera car on Gisno. Papa, that fine smart lawyer. I don't can today. Can you no more they can boss that phone? And they una get for Yagida Palava de. Na go take him picking, selling him picking, can run after me picking. Now wait. Na go Yagida Palava de. Legend, come, look and talk.
Yes, good morning,
Good morning,
viewers and listeners. Yes, unfortunately, I'm not sure so we'll use the camera today, but as we proceed with the conversation, then I believe say yes. And on the other issue of you picking for cameraing me. You dey jealous, eh?
Hey God.
Okay. Yes.
All right, thank you for joining me inside the program this morning.
No problem at all.
All right, so maybe start. Oh, I don't know. I want you to do something for me. When you know the talk, mute your mic, but I think say it echo. Thank you. All right, so I want to start with this. I don't know if you follow the story with regards NRA and this $12 million we get missing, under the ASYCUDA system. You follow that?
Briefly, I see like a press release from the ACC, that's the Anti-Corruption Commission, put out arrests about 3 people have been arrested or more, if I'm right, on this issue. So yes, mostly the information we me gather is from the internet. For now, I'll not get any cogent or the specific information. As journalists, then can always let forget correct information by, confirming with the people that were involved. So yes, if you ask.
All right, sorry that I smile and the laugh. Now, no one message I see, I make a laugh based on what will be the talk just and the picture in the screen. Sorry about that. Okay, so now this particular issue, what it mean for we country with this kind of thief, this kind of corruption, the syndicate between a government institution and a bank. What this mean for the fight against corruption?
Well, definitely, this it sound very positive and good for the people of Sierra Leone, because obviously that go put a stop to a lot of other public officials them we intend for do similarly, and the amount of money we involve practically is about 300 billion leones in all leones, and in the equivalent of about 300,000 new leones in redenominated currency. So I feel say the arrest basically I go on for give applaud to the Anti-Corruption Commission, because that go really send a shockwave to other people that may they not do the same. However, as you know, there are 2 schools of thought when it comes to corruption issue in Sierra Leone, because corruption is like the fisherman where they throw away the net inside the sea currently in Sierra Leone, where they able catch the small mina them, but the big kuta them, the big fish them, then they escape from the net, or then they check the net come out. We don't see precedent upon precedent them. We don't follow up. Firstly, we see how big government officials then they go away completely with corrupt, then they perform corruptive acts, but at the end of the day, ACC not even go near them. For instance, the first lady will be get issues them will be come up where the commissioner for the Anti-Corruption Commission say, let we start to investigate from 1960 or 1970. First lady stay come up. So till that end, I think say all of we go down pass away till we come to the current first lady in Yun. And these things then be done, they would all write them down, then they in the public record for say no matter what other efforts we get for see, we go comment them, yes, these are all good, but we'll find out say the bottom, the corruption, fight against corruption for be a top-down top-down approach, and not for be a bottom-up approach wherein you they only get people the way you know say you go able get because they not get any influence and you can able charge them. Look at the poor teachers before, waiting and be do to them. Why no public officials? Why the other one they are from NRA with them case? So why they not put them now cutting three and give them public disgrace and what have you, like waiting and do to the teachers. So you see the cherry pick when it comes to issue, and whenever we get a situation wherein you find biasness in making decisions, you they find out say no, the people of Sierra Leone go definitely kick out against that and say no. So this not to the correct way for deal with the issues in question. So that's I would say an applaud to the ACC genuinely, but again there are a lot of big questions for put forward as far as the ACC is concerned.
All right, so we actually don't get we man winner Alex don't join me inside the program. Alex, good morning. Okay. It look like say Alex the internet. Alex, you get me?
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning. Happy New Year. Yes.
Yes, happy New Year to you too, and happy New Year to all viewers. It's a pleasure for be hosted here today.
Okay, thank you. No, the beginning of this discussion, you man win a legend actually praise una for the arrest I don't make with regards this NRA ASYCUDA thing, of these 300 million leons. So how una come to this point, for actually, notice that this thing happen and then una go and make una arrest?
The network, could you start again?
Okay. Yes, I actually asked about this arrest way una actually don't make. First of all, confirm now just 3 una get now una custody right now.
Yes, we institute arrest of 3 staff of the National Revenue Authority, and then 3 people ended in custody. But we get many others there as well. We also they in touch with, really provide support to this investigation. Yeah.
So this one again get any connection with any bank?
Of course, this one gets to do with the ASYCUDA payment system, where the NRA where they use when an electronic payment system, where we get reasons for belief say money we sum up to the tune of 300 million leons. Now money way is unaccounted for. Now money way at this point we get reasons for belief say missing. So not to basically bank now this particular system. First off, we feel say it could have been compromised. So now make we arrest them particular people there for provide support to we in investigating this issue.
Okay, so legend, let bring you inside. This one only gets to do with the NRA, and then Alex Denaya. So you better make your point. And in the beginning, you actually commend the ACC for this kind of job. We they don't do. So now you don't listen to Alex. What you they come up with? Legend. You might mute.
Yes, obviously. So that a very good development story, as we they see as my colleague just don't state here, the story is still developing because they are on the basis of investigation. Possibly investigation means it's a continuing developing story. They might not have been there is possibility say they not commit the crime. There is possibility say them go be freed. There is possibility say yes, indeed they have committed it. So we need to get the correct information. As you see from the start of my story, I say we are still investigating. We'll not get the cogent information directly from the people who've sent people on the ground, and we know say the information will be revealed as the time they go on. And thank God he's here and go able to confirm or deny a few things that we go ask as we debate on the issue.
as it is now, Alex, it just Alex say you for just the update. So what's now the other update we will get with regards on a fight against corruption?
Yes. I think I also know maybe give bit more synopsis of
Please go ahead.
that issue there. I don't know if now hopefully don't follow up some of we other publications there also on the said or maybe similar interview they would don't grant. But like I even preface na investigation that one day for maybe detail on a little bit more.
Go ahead.
We decide for comments with the National Revenue Authority, and we know saying at the primary revenue generating institution for the government of Sierra Leone. And of course, we also know say we don't they do similar investigations then over time. We don't they do similar recoveries then of monies then we there were allegations of misappropriation and some of the investigation then be proved same. And we don't make some huge recoveries as much as again, we don't investigate almost all of the revenue generating institutions, and some of them be required for do thorough system and processes review. But as we all know, the strongest of systems, sometimes you can still get people who can find means for attempt for compromise those systems. So that is why we always when we get reasons for belief, we take some of them very, very punitive and timely actions they are. So these are one of such what we take, and we'll be done the investigate them for some time, and we reach at this point now where we think say we strongly believe say an amount of this nature, and I make we arrest them people there for able for help we now for into the for able to understand and before we take necessary action law provide, and which would also be informed by the outcome of these investigations. But away from which, for even comments this year, we also don't do similar investigations where we don't comments with the immigration. They investigate from 2018 to date on issuance of diplomatic and service passports, where we get reasons for belief say some of them processes there they don't issue them passports. We know say then diplomatic and service passport there a passport where they issue to people and way then they serve now certain capacities and a privilege way then they enjoy by virtue of them positions them. And so when then one day be issued to ineligible people, then it's a problem where hinge sometimes on even with national identity, and a problem where hinge also on with international reputation. So we also don't comment this investigation where we look into this period for know if at all there were persons where then be accorded them privilege their way not supposed for be accorded them privilege for be entitled to diplomatic and service passport. And we also get reasons at this stage for also believe say some people also may have sold them passports there. So now all of their allegations then they don't attract we attention and for take some of their actions they are even for start of this year where those are the most recent subsisting investigations, and now we get where they go on. But away from which, generally, as you asked, on many other issues, then we investigate or many other activities of the commission, as we all know, the year don't start. And we already get we national anti-corruption strategy. We reflect we half a decade roadmap on how we fight corruption. So they do a lot of prevention work. This 2026 now asset declaration year, and so we the brace up as well. For get more public officials be informed that it's a period where they also get for declare the asset, and we know say asset declaration it's a must. not so something we non-negotiable. The last declaration period will be able to get over 96% compliance, when at the highest compliance rate in terms of asset declaration in the continent, one of the highest. So those are just some. We still engage people in radical public education enlightenment, we hinge squarely on prevention by letting people understand about corruption, the benefits of a corrupt-free society, but of course the far-reaching repercussions of it. But which I will also most notably mention when a significant development for start of this year. Now, waiting, maybe you also go down follow that we very recently don't get into force new regulations where we dub as the whistleblower and witness protection regulations, where for we a game changer in the fight against corruption. People in way they report corruption, people in way they highlight anomalies in way they happen. These are people in way they're very integral in the national fight against corruption, and we need to provide adequate protection mechanism to them people there. So in compliance in that speed, and also in compliance with international instruments, and we win a signatory to, like the UN Convention Against Corruption, the UNCAC, the African Union Convention on Preventing and Combating Corruption, the AUCPCC, we emphasize and encourage state parties then for providing kind of comprehensive framework there. Now, in that regard, we decide, say, we work on a whole comprehensive whistleblower protection mechanism. But it's also important for note that it's not as if we not be previously get similar kind of things that are in place, but it be limited. So you look at the Anti-Corruption Act of 2008, we be get provision there, 81 and 82, we provide protection for informers them and witnesses them. But of course, there was this requirement for we get a whole framework. Now that framework that we don't get now, we get several important highlights that we maybe, if time permit, I go also desire for delve into.
So, people in concern, this is a question from the public. Jibrila Dumbuya say, how much government stolen money have the ACC collected, and from which department, and what are these retrieve fund meant for? That is to say, how much money una don't collect, so una don't retrieve, as of 2020, let's just say 2025, maybe we just get an year, let not just left open one like that. And exactly within them money as well, think you end up for data.
Yes. Basically, we recoveries then we can do. Of course, as you know, we also now get two means. We not just focus on matters then where they charge in the courts and judgments then we can be in favor. We of course then can require let them pay mandatory restitution. When they say restitution, for example, if you take 1 billion leones, the court find you guilty, you pay that 1 billion leones day, and in addition to the fines and where you pay, and then they not be there in the fight against corruption prior to 2019 amendment, so that no mandatory. So from then instances then they, for example, last year we note several convictions then, and some of which will be able to recoup some monies then we direct into a recovery account, and but beyond that we also get non-conviction recovery model. So certain matters and they we investigate, and when we reach certain thresholds, based on the advice we get from the prosecutors, then at this matter we get the monies there, and of course we get the law already. We don't provide with the alternative. We in expeditious are supposed to go into sometimes laborious court process, and again we don't get instances then we like an asset matter we get for the Joseph Sedumans before her judgment was handed down, after the required thorough and sometimes lengthy court processes, he passed away, he already died, and so the state be done lost twice. And I make even at the international level this game changer method they are in a non-conviction, they articulate and we don't use well. So through this method here we'll be able to recover huge amounts of money. So last year, for example, we see a symbolic presentation also of 10,000, where we present to the president 10,000 or so, 12, but the press release then did to the effect, and that money is the way we recover, where we present last year.
10,000 with
yes, be sum up to the tune of about 70,000, 70 million or more new loans, when about 70 billion loans we don't recover within the past 7 or 8 years. So these are from different institutions, then different individuals that we charge in a court. These are recoveries then we make. For example, we get even matters then like certain government officials then we then charge in a court where them pay, and then recoveries then they will them pay, or then restitution they will them pay. Now add up, some of them one in the way different other institutions then we will be also make known to the public. We get all of them monies, then they will from time to time, of course, we can always inform the public. But in simple terms, now through them methods there. But of course, now for public officials then from different public offices then, and we always get press releases then to the effect where we can let people know. We see the NRA. Yes, maybe just we see the NRA and recovery as well, where we get about 34 point something billion, old loans, where we'll be able to recover. And we'll be see even before that time, the previous year, the one we get for the accountant general.
Okay, right. So Alex, the internet store, all I'm up there. So
symbolically the president and transfer to the consolidated revenue fund immediately.
Right, continue for the way to inside the program. Legend will come to it, but before that one day, another question. You they talk about the passport. I want to investigate passport. How certain individual them happen forget passport, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So a particular question come where I go just read. I don't know if you see the display messages then. Let's just see. Hold on quick. All right. Okay. So let's put this. Watch if you see this one. You see the big one at the screen? No. All right, you know the same. Okay, no worries. No worries.
No. This, are you going to investigate sheriff's diplomatic passport? Is that what you're asking?
Yes. Good
yes. One. So I think my response covered, such kinds of questions. Okay. I say the investigation on the issuance of diplomatic and service passport, they span from 2018 to date. So it's a comprehensive investigation we do. So within this broad period, if at all any person there with them issue them privilege there for be entitled to them one there, we're not eligible. Then if the investigation would make such revelations, then of course it will be a subject of further probe. But of course now within this broad period, now we decide say we're going to do comprehensive investigations.
When I get for make them public, when I go about them, for let we know, for example, the people them the names of certain individual when I actually they investigate.
So at this point, we are investigating the issuance of diplomatic and service passports with the immigration. So the outcome of the investigations there, now get for determine. So if we get reasons for belief, say certain individuals and they with them be given service of diplomatic passports there when are eligible for that, and who done at the one then we do that day. Then of course we would make all of them one and then known to the public. For example, not so long ago, we see Usai we be get certain immigration staff them where there were allegations that them be provide resident permits to Cuban nationals there also, where then take money in their hand or something around that. So we investigate. And we recover the monies through the non-conviction recovery model, and then we ban them from holding public office. for 5 years or so, and then we also impose fines because then take money at people there. And so similar nature like this would also make known, if need be, those one they were involved in this, those one they will give certain privilege then. But all of those things at this point, the investigation still premature. But the only thing we can do now for confirm what we're doing, what's the nature of matter that we're investigating, waiting at the focus, and waiting at the period. But when we get to certain thresholds where we think say we don't able to adduce enough information, where at that point they no compromise the integrity of the investigations, then of course we would make that known to the public. But let the public be assured that we have come in such and we don't span out from 2018, which is very, very broad.
Okay, just one last question before I bring in Legend. The last time we get engagements now like 1 year or so now, if I get it right, and then we been talk about the allegation of the former immigration boss where na Alusain Kane alleged properties them na the United States, and you be respond to that there. But what's not the latest? We know you're nothing from the ACC with regards to that.
I think the last interview we get was sometime last year.
Yes.
Or so. And I think what I always assure you or
Okay, continue for the way to inside the program. The internet store make it on freeze. And I bring inside a Legend, you basically don't listen to waiting, Alex don't say through and through. So waiting now you comment, what you pick from waiting Alex don't say.
Well, obviously, I believe say my colleague try for do a good job for explain within the institution they intend for do or don't try for do over the past few months or year. At least anybody where them put in an institution for do the work, then they give them a lot of work, then they pay them huge salaries. It's not something surprising or something will be marveled at because they are paid to do the job. And also, we the people of Sierra Leone will feel say will not completely appreciate because the fact here remains, as I said before, that the cherry pick waiting are the most important issues them we them for look at. You just raised an important issue just now about the former immigration boss. Waiting happen, and the gentleman automatically in internet become
I still
faulty
don't believe say
and
internet got a problem.
exactly. Whilst all this time in Bedon they make his submissions eloquently. So these are some of the little corruption where they inside the corruption, where we they talk about. Now let's come back to one of the issues of this passport issuance, where then try for refer say some Cubans then ban them and try for fine them and the rest of it. But this one is very clear, the issue of Umar Sharif. Umar Sharif now a very, very significant landmark case, for instance, like in courts of law, when we say a landmark ruling, now something very significant. Not just the Umar Sharif issue is not just focused about the irregularity in terms of the passport issuance, in focus on the fact that there is drug issue where applicable onto this case, and also close link to the presidency. From your knowledge, I stand to be corrected, as you don't see any press release from the Anti-Corruption Commission. Maybe I was not notified on that. You
We
get
get for
any
those
information? Then pull
Umar
any
Sharif?
press release? Yes, by the
No,
Anti-Corruption Commission.
no,
Then hold any press conference on that issue.
no.
Well, the public now need for make a conclusion on that. But you get these other issues where the Anti-Corruption Commission is so fast, is so rapid, then get the Cobra units or something.
Okay,
Where they
at the
go.
holiday, at the only legend, Alex
Okay.
Donka, let me get fair discussion on this.
Okay.
Alex, you get me? Alex?
Yes, my brother, I get you.
Okay, so yeah, I did ask this question just now about Alusai Kane because the last 10 years we were talking about 1 year ago, and now the term this way the allegation that become out about houses them we worth how many millions of dollars now United States of America. And the word will become for me that you not get down the bone we try for see what I can do for gather information around that if it worth then the una can go on with them. So but we're not hearing nothing, meaning what for investigate.
Yes. So I think the last time we get conversation was in July. So time to time where you can see on social media where people
Sorry,
can talk
Alex,
about.
the line be all you up. Did you get me? Did you get me?
Yes, you get me?
So yeah, they get you now, but always you be the talk just now. We're not hearing nothing. The line all you.
Yes, good. So a preface for say we get
Oh no.
And basically there are many allegations then we can there on social media about different issues them. So all of the allegations then we can always look at them and look at them substance and before we decide for comments any such investigations. And mind you, waiting we they do na evidence-based work we they do. And not to sensation or whatsoever can inform we work. So basically that's maybe I go say, but beyond that we see even when we decide say we are commencing a probe into the primary activity of the immigration department, we not decide say we're only going to probe what has been happening for the last 6 months. We decide say we're going to probe how then done they go about in executing them one of them primary but also very sacred function on issuing diplomatic and service passport from 2018. So when a very broad period. Yes.
Okay.
And
Alex, another thing way I go like for ask you. You get me, Alex?
Yes, go ahead.
Away from Alusai Kane in allegation, yeah. I want to ask a question. Another big issue been come up sometime last year where involved the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Alleged properties them na the Gambia. The ACC by any means been tapped into that information there for see what they happen.
Again, I think me on this adequate that there are several allegations then sometimes that people can talk about and we can receive those ones. But again, we work where we do now one way of course intelligence based but purely investigative, and the investigations they're not at every allegations that we can see. It's quite a lot and quite involving resource wise and others then. So we can always look if we see allegations on issues depending to who are making these allegations and all, depending to waiting we think say the information, cogent information where we get at that material point, and can determine whether we're going to expend the taxpayers' resources into doing what we're professionally bound to do in commencing.
All right, so the question still now, una be actually do anything around that particular allegation there, because that's a very, very big allegation for the First Lady.
Basically that one they just like some other matters. Then we before this time we don't investigate In fact, we don't probe into the activities of the office of the First Lady, and we be pull a comprehensive report, and that comprehensive reports they will be pulled. That we first off make and clear that the First Lady in office not on any office way statutorily provided for.
Yeah, that one day
And
that the office
mind
we
you,
get for do
we
with,
are a creature of parliament.
this First Lady and the last First Lady. So the question now not about that, now about this one we get for those properties na the Gambia. Now that we want to know now. Wanna been tap into anything.
So it's important that I also able to provide very notable details then on
Okay, no
how
problem.
and all we comments we act on them. So like I say, we been make known that not a statutory created office, and of course we're a statute of parliament, and we be also make known that then we done the accord public resources then to this particular office, and waiting we be do after that investigations day, that in spite of the fact that public resources have been accorded to this office, we now precedent, but not to something we provided for by law. We then sure say we do systems and process review on how these resources can something where we already be done comments for look into how public resources then way by precedent have been accorded to her just as much as other precedents and before her be done they happen. So of course important that we understand first of on that basis, and beyond that as well, allegations then regarding to use of them public resources then we would not just spring into actions when we see them, when we also understand waiting statute sometimes provide and how we go decide for comments such investigations on matters then like this. We're very, very unique. So as at yet, if we get any stronger reasons for do particular probing, just as how we had done before this time, we will, and we would inform the public when need be.
So for making simple now, as at now, no strong reason or day for look into that allegation of the First Lady and in Gambian properties.
As at now, I cannot confirm that we at this point get valid reasons for make any such investigations, as much as I don't of course take time for let people also understand the nature of the office unofficially and not statutorily created. Way first off important for law we understand, but we basically we work particularly guided for by public officials and of course public resources, and evidence is then when it directs we always then ensure say we take action discountenancing whoever is involved, hence it's guided for, and the mandates they upon we not going to act out of virus.
Okay, let's allow you come inside this matter. Last start from the last parts, based on waiting, Alex don't give on the issue of the First Lady. Waiting that you take going down. Yeah.
Council, please accept the offer. Proceed with that. Can I call you in the next few minutes?
Yes, certainly.
Okay, sorry. Program where you watch it now.
Thank you. See in court.
Yes, it on we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and yes.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Yes,
Spider-Man
no
business.
Okay.
Yes. So
the question I ask now with regards the First Lady investigation, whether the ACC be actually don't look into that issue there, but Alex they're not looking into it because boku allegation then they are.
So this they demonstrate the highest level of hypocrisy where some government institutions they are not serving the people of Sierra Leone, to be honest with you. Then they serve their self-interest and then paymaster them, the people that we put them there. Now that make, when it comes to this ACC issue, some of we know they even decide for talk to the commissioner or what have you. Would they talk to the people the way they donate funds? You see what thing they happen now. The IMF, the World Bank, they don't decide say then go stop or reduce the fundings to most of these institutions. They now Africa or Sierra Leone, to be specific. It's because the action them we the institutions then they take and get a boomerang effect to waiting we the report to their institution and they for tell them say when I see waiting they happen, the people they know they actually act in the best interest of ordinary Sierra Leoneans. Look at the level of hypocrisy where this young gentleman just demonstrates. The first lady in issue, you say you they try for divert the conversation, say then they look at some institution, the first lady in office. The first lady in office is highly significant and one that not only gets the matter of integrity, but it gets something where in they demonstrate to the people of Sierra Leone for give assurance and that of respect to the people of Sierra Leone. But if the first lady in office don't dabble in themselves in corruption and the ACC not able to come to the rescue of the people them for investigate that, instead then they go and do other things them when not necessary. That
So,
they
so for
just
you,
they
you
tell
want
you
to say the allegation and the of the properties them where then put then tag to the first lady like big time corruption, in your opinion?
Absolutely. Even the person will do the investigation and ready for give more information and not even hide the person, not even hide. I think now I don't know whether he's the guy in fact is not a Sierra Leonean, he's a foreigner. We do all the forensic audit then they of their evidence then they. If the ACC, the best way for restore confidence in the people and in the people of Sierra Leone is to have conducted investigation on those issues and put out a report, but they're not even able to put a single press release on that issue. Then they now look at this gentleman, they try for bypass the conversation for giving other things that were not necessary. That they tell you say, as I say earlier, the fight for corruption, not to for the not to for people that way hold high offices in that country. They only they fight corruption as a lip service to the people of Sierra Leone, and then they fulfill their own personal interest. Look at the issue of this Umar Sharif, and they go back to that issue there. Look at that issue there. Now, when this diplomatic matter of diplomatic passports come in, then something where they out there, even the police then don't come up for do investigation. Kudos to the police. But what about the ACC where they look at the issues of corruption? They're not able to talk about that. They don't get a pattern, a precedent pattern where they show say anytime if the issue of the first lady come up, they're not the investigate them. There was another discussion the last time when the audit reports that they come out. They say, okay, these are you they see the billions and billions of leons where their offices then they don't take out then use whether inappropriately or they misappropriate them or they do it willfully or maybe it's just circumstantial. But the ACC was supposed to have stepped in because that was the discussion previously. But at that time, I think Paramtam Wali or the parliament, because they too then get a young game the way then they play and then talk say, oh, it is not a matter for the ACC and the matter, it is a matter for parliament. But the ACC commissioner was accurate at that time to have stepped in. This is how you curb corruption. This is how, because parliament's not to investigative body. Parliament's now a body where they go and look at the issues and try for amend them or address them. But the ACC is charged with these responsibilities. I think even the Act of Parliament then, where them be don't pass from 2008, say come up, then don't give the ACC so much power for look at, because if we're able to stop the issue of corruption in Sierra Leone, I believe say the people of Sierra Leone go start for get better lives. Even when you look at EDSA, why we know they get sustainable electricity or even the internet of the people are not sustainable, is because there are some aspects of corruption where they go on. Then be supposed to get at even weekend free internet. They tell me be this salon. Sometimes I think the quarter off they say they are subscribing it to some government officials. So why will they continue for wallow in those issues of poverty based on corruption when the ACC supposed to step up and do the needful? No, they are not doing that. They are just paying lip service and try for do things the way they fulfill or put them
Right.
out in the good light as if they are doing well for the people of Sierra Leone. But in most cases, they are not doing it. These gentlemen are supposed to say, if we don't come out and talk the reality, say, okay, we are not investigating the office of the First Lady because the president who married the First Lady in a job, then possibly we, the people of Sierra Leone, go see the honesty in them. But at the end of the day, oh, that's now office. But they are receiving funding. They are getting money. Then they build things, them, even the asset declaration. That's not okay. That's not an issue for another day. Let me just stick to the point now.
The answer
But
this
as I
declaration
say, yeah,
a very, very big topic that we're not going for touch today.
exactly.
Yes, we'll come back to you. First of all, I'll just tell you where the watch say, somebody in name and in tribe not get any way near this kind of discussion. No way. Whether in tribe now fuller, whether in a limbat, you not get any business part this discussion. So on a please left somebody in name and in tribe out. Let we discuss the issue, please. All right, so I'll come with you, Alex. You don't listen to legend. Waiting that you respond.
Thank you so much, my brother. You get me?
Clear.
Yes. So first off, waiting we brother need for be reminded about at the material time where maybe this then other allegations there come surrounding the first lady. Now at the time where we beget a subsist investigation way on the operations also of Octia Limited Koidu Holdings on several allegations, them allegations of tax evasion, allegations of violating some labor laws and all. And we all know then period and the how things were, and we all know the critical role also where the first lady be done the play. But we be comment investigation at that time based on several complaints and reports then we be don't get from staff them from Koidu Holdings, and also we comment investigation on the operations of multiple multinational companies them as alone, and one of which Koidu Holdings and of course Octia Limited. So during the entire period and the end, this is our work. When we focus on very critical matters, then we all know sometimes how conversations can be attempted. Even when we can have platforms then like this, for example, can be skewed from waiting with the pay attention to we can be very critical. But sometimes if need be, like I say, evidence based. Like I say again, try waiting me brother. Yeah. I'm sure he understands about like the fact that it's not a statutory provided office and many other uniqueness of which are provided. We can still, if need be, understand all of them realities, then they investigate if at all. And another thing we also mentioned where it is important that I respond to that. Now that the audit reports and he mentioned say we start off, but of course Parliament come in, Parliament not to investigative body and all. Yes, now first off, the audit reports them where then be they publish them. Those were reports that before this time they were considered, and not just considered, they were described as mere opinions of the Auditor General. But when Francis Ben Kaifala became commissioner, he decided say we not for just treat audit report as mere opinions of the Auditor General, but for treat them like a whistleblowing report, like a whistleblower.
Alex, I think I want to come in on that. You get me?
Yes, please.
Yes, I think I want to disagree with you. Francis Ben Kaifala, the time where the audit reports come out with regard fake receipt at the office of the president, possible double dipping and money laundering, it tell we say the audit report now mere opinion. It repeats that word. Remember that?
Okay, good. So now at the preface, first off, how audit reports were treated generally
Yes.
and were largely discarded. largely discarded, and how we start for comments, actions, and intervention into audit queries when be a novelty in this
Yeah,
country. So
I
now
agree.
that was be one for preface.
Yeah,
And
I
we
agree. But the
decide the
fact
very
say,
first one was that
the boss or the chairperson for the way they fight corruption, same way story emphasize that in a statement, it still means say, in as much as not they take action, but they still regard them as mere opinion.
So basically when audit reports then can come out, now just like way something you come I mentioned about whistleblowing and can't say something or something wrong they go on there. But again, if audit reports say they can quantify waiting then the audit into monetary value. If audit reports say, for example, these and these amounts of monies were not accounted for, not can necessarily mean say those monies may have been misused, misappropriated, and all. Maybe just explanations or receipts were not provided, but they quantify it into monetary value. So it's important that we understand those ones and we not take them like how most people can sometimes consider audit reports that when they say 2000, for example, leones is missing, it means the money have been embezzled. Now back to my point. When we start off with 2018 to 2021 or so audit reports, we highlight several issues then. But why are they reference that with respect to what my brother say? We are one of the very few anti-graft institutions then at the continent where we decide and we comment for take actions then on audit queries, where before this time they were just carpeted. And we start off from 2018 to 2021 and many other audit reports them. And most of and huge amount of even the money they don't recoup, some of them don't emanate from audit queries. When we can analyze audit reports, there were times that when they get over 1,000 issues, they will attract to attention. Some regarding require quick fixes, some require arresting, and others then will be they take many actions then. But that did not dispute the fact, say, the audit reports na something wey belong to parliament as provided for in we laws, and parliament na the primary lawmaking institution. And of course we know the constitution at the gunum, and we na a creature of parliament. So we belong to parliament. The current parliament decides say now they are going back into ensuring that then do waiting and really supposed for do and all. And there is not much we can do. When the last audit report come on where we address, we see just like previous years, we call a press conference. After we call a press conference, we analyze the tons of issues. My brother, I'll tell you, in the past years, then before even we reach some of them point there, when audit reports in the publish, and some of we with the commissioner would spend December 24 Christmas watching it. Several of those Christmases now, yeah, we're looking into audit reports and highlighting the hundreds sometimes of issues then we can require our attention. And some people then we don't they sleep na cell na CID, we don't dey now with custody for the whole of festivity. And we they take actions, then decisive actions then on those ones. But when parliament we do a last press conference, then decide say yes, of course we don't they work with them. We get very good relationship with them, part of the broad law enforcement institutions or lawmaking. We get then decide say they are going to take actions or whatsoever on audit report. So we give deference in we last press release. We mentioned say we don't acknowledge the publication of the audit report, but we give deference to parliament. Deference, this my brother here, as sure say get a legal background, he understand that like we they acknowledge say then get a primary role provided for by law for looking to audit queries. So when then go don't look into them, that is when we come in. We not get the latitude, we not get the locus when audit reports are published to do. And we also need to acknowledge, as opposed to what my brother say, that that's the role of parliament for looking to audit reports, and we can come in later on. But that did not stop we.
Right.
That did not stop we for make investigations and make interventions on the many institutions then over the period where we don't
Okay.
continuously dey
Thank
do
you,
Igbo.
Alex. We can wrap up the program, but before that, let's just give Legend, your own bite into what you don't say before I come to or two for let we wrap up quickly. Legend, quickly come inside. You don't listen to Alex.
Yes, absolutely. Before I even go further and possibly redact or expatiate on some of the issues that we don't discuss, I just quickly go to the Afrobarometer report based on the government 2025 on the issue of corruption from 1 to 100. Waiting at the score fighting corruption in Sierra Leone is 44%. 44% now pass or fail.
Okay, something that we can say allowed to promote.
No,
I
boy, you
fail.
back. Who's kind of exam now? Basically, we used to exams here where the pass mark na 60. You
Okay,
understand,
so I
eh?
fail
The
anyway.
pass mark na 60. So, or let's just cut them in the middle, the pass mark na 50. 44%, then go even allow you to promote? No,
Okay,
na
so waiting at the
fail.
point.
Yeah, so the point where they make me young brother they try for deliberately make effort for talk about the work way then they do. Yes, from the initial step, I say okay, yes, the institution they take baby steps, but at the end of the day, I feel say there is much to be done. Looking at the fact that we not get for praise the anti-corruption commission at this moment for say, oh, despite them can go get them awards them out, we can just smile now corner because we they see waiting now the as long as like waiting the politician and can say the bread and butter issues are what matters. Waiting the ordinary Sierra Leonean they say about corruption. If you go take the fight of corruption, only you direct them to one set of people because this fight of corruption, when we segmentize them or we compartmentalize them, we they look at say if anybody from the ruling government SLPP, for instance, do something we corrupt, nothing no they come up behind it. Look, the big example, Param Sarawali at the parliament, in where they take money, at the end of the day, what happen? Where is the public like waiting and say when they find the Cubans and this they stop from public office, a ban on the public office. What happened to Param Sarawali? Was he banned from holding public office? Waiting at the preemptive or prompt action where the ACC take, unless when they say the public don't get out of hands with this issue, then they try for stepping. Look at the Umar Sharif issue, a whole drug log in that country, and they use with passports and other associates them. God knows how many people. Look at this ambassador to Guinea, the former ambassador. Waiting happen. Where is the statement from the anti-corruption? Who side and pull their muscle? No. But when it comes to possibly somebody from the APC, most likely, or another low-minded persons, well, will not go call somebody low with them call, but ordinary citizen. Then you go see the ACC go jump in and do everything they have to do. The first lady issue is still paramount. Where is the ACC? How have they gone further to do the investigation on that? When it comes to the issue of parliament, yes, the Auditor General's report normally, and it has been the case over the years that Parliament they look at them. But in fact, that is why we are paying you. The ACC Commissioner is one of the highest paid position in that country. We know they pay you for make you just go married woman. No. We are paying you to work for the people of Sierra Leone. That money they know they come up from people and personal. Now the consolidated fund. Now they pay you, and that means you have to work for the people. That is why you are elected. You're appointed to work in that position. So you're not serving the interest of the people. You're serving the interest of politicians. So now that make one of the key recommendations that office in for be elected by a commission. Therefore appoint the head of that office there by a commission where now ordinary Sierra Leoneans then get for vet that position. Enough for come up from the president, because this is what you see. He who calls the tune pays the piper. You understand? So you not go expect say them go able to do what you they expect them for do. If you they try for compare with the sub-region, say, oh, the ACC in Sierra Leone, the West African sub-region, you not go compare Sierra Leone to other countries in the sub-region. Other countries then get all of these structures already. They don't set them up for the past 15 to 20 years. Sierra Leone is just catching steps. Now, baby steps we they take at this time. Mind you, we get a war. After the war, every structure collapse. We are building onto that after Pakaba in era, come to the agenda for prosperity and the agenda for change. So now, waiting with the explain now a takeoff stage. Now in Sierra Leone for be don't supposed for take. I remember at one time, I think it was Antonio Junior Navo and Junior Anthony Junior Navo, ambassador, we say the level where Anes by Koma be don't left that country. He say, I'm not sure, but in go ask for leprosy reach that level. So we be the expected that level there. If you self personally you do the assessment, that level where an expect be don't left the country as it is. So the
But in
level
the
now
area
where
of
we the
corruption, when
present.
you look at international rating, then they do very well now than before.
It's subject to debate.
But
Debatable
based on
points
what
that
we
one
they
day.
see now, this same institution here, been the rate, the ACC under the last government.
Well, the issue is that we get prominent things that way happen where now a big issues where we for don't see leadership in from the ACC where
Okay.
no ever happen.
All
For
right.
instance, you be get one guy where be resigned from the ACC because government be one for influence some sort of in resign. You understand? That's now
No,
a
yes,
high.
Adana Tijan Cole.
Tijan Cole, thank you so much for your soft reminder. Yes. So that we go look at that integrity perception level for say this is very high. But we don't see now in a case we are in similar things that don't happen, even more than waiting they don't happen at that time. And the government, the head of the ACC, instead they side with those issues and
Okay.
vehemently opposed to other issues. So
So
for me,
let me
I think we take a dwindling
wrap up.
approach.
Wrap up the program now.
Yes.
For the sake of this one, me producer be one me say like give a time, but I'll not be do that in there at all. But I just given a 2 minutes for a wrap up quickly. Alex, you all go with you first. Please come on board. Slow wrap up.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. The
My
network
brother.
balance.
I think parent issue. You dey get me?
Clear, go ahead. We'll get you now.
You dey get me?
Yes, sir, we'll
Good.
get you now.
So the parent issue, I think some of the things that my brother mentioned, they are very untrue and very disingenuous. The parent issue is say we take no actions, and we took actions. Of course, we investigated the issue. It was around 12 months when the matter came to our attention. We investigated until we say in around 18 months. He work in work without collecting salary, without showing up for work. And we get the full money paid. We pull a press release. We receive 151 million leons, and we impose interest rates and the minimum ban on non-conviction na 3 years, but we ban them for 5 years in West. And in basically the appointment of the clerk of parliament, now constitutional provision section 82 or so of the 1991 Constitution Act number 6. And we na a creature of parliament, we not get that powers there for do any appointment way in a constitutional provision. So after we don't take them very decisive action, then they refer the matter to the president for let the president take actions then, because they in get the power. And of course we cannot
All right, so Alex in line don't freeze. I'm pretty sure Alex could come back for a wrap up. Legend, I'll come over to you for wrap up quickly.
Yes. So the gentleman quickly just don't enunciate say are disingenuous for talk about the issue relating to parental. Let me just quickly clarify that point. Say you for listen and comprehend. I say unless when the people of Sierra Leone raise contentions on those issues, now that make the ACC decide for take a decisive step on that. And on that note, I believe say even if una no go ban parental as a member of parliament because of constitutional provision. Una can able recommend to the president and to the public about waiting for happen on that basis. But again, the by and large of it all, we know say corruption issues are deeply entrenched problem where they affect the people or many sectors in that country, from everyday bribe to basic services. In fact, the police for the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years has been dubbed as one of the most corrupt institutions. Everybody know about that. What is the ACC doing about that? We get large-scale corruption of misuse of public funds as waiting they happen so, because no matter what, if corruption is only meant for, like where we they say the Auditor General's report, it's only something where they for go read and make opinion. There is no decisive action, and all the government, all the money of the country, they go to the they be administered by the public officials, and the ACC cannot do anything about that. And this is where the funds are being misused, not to ordinary Sierra Leonean like me and you, they go misuse public fund. We don't have access to that. It is the public officials, and the ACC cannot do anything about that. Then I say that is a shame, and it's a defeat to the ACC and a loss for the people of Sierra Leone. So I feel say the ACC need for put in effort. That is why they adhere them for try for add more laws. Like now waiting and say we get a law in Sierra Leone where most in UK away now the Public Interest Disclosure Act of 1998 PIDA, where then they say now the whistleblowers regulation where they want try for pass. This is something where very significant. Just as then they try for go towards those line, they can able develop other regulations them or act of parliament where can able look at the full control of the anti-corruption commission for look at the public auditor general's act, because this is where most of the disbursements and allocations are being done. And this, if we able to tackle that, then most public or government offices can able allocate the funds, use the funds appropriately where they allocate to their ministries, and make sure say it go down for the benefits of the people of Sierra Leone.
Thank you.
Yes, so that is my statement.
Okay, thank you very much. Alex, wrap up quickly.
Yes, sorry about the network earlier on. So I think I don't respond to the Paran issue. You get me?
Clear.
Yes, so I just will respond to the mention of the ambassador Nagini and other issues there. I say it's very unfair and very disingenuous for those things would be mentioned and were called into it. We now the Anti-Corruption Commission with a well-defined mandate. We are not the National Drug Law, we are not the Sierra Leone Police, we are not every institution and get the well-defined mandate. You cannot expect us for they go and grab matters. They will not there within we POVI. The law cannot permit that. So it's very unfair that we're being called out on such issues by somebody where one for believes they understand the ambit of the law. And beyond that as well, he mentioned say when other issues then come, when other political opponents, and that is also very unpatriotic to say. We not the countenance your person or your association with a evidence based. If there are evidence to the effect, and that is why it's as difficult as it is sometimes, and we're very resolute in fighting corruption. Now, make we even give options or alternatives on certain matters. Then that if the evidence is then there, maybe we go to court, we are not assured in public resources, and something and they can on the line, we invoke the non-conviction recovery model, where we don't use, and many other methods then we also don't use. So he also mentioned say you don't compare Sierra Leone to other countries. Then I don't know where that is coming from, because at the very Sierra Leone you mentioned about the Afrobarometer report 44, and what you also fail to understand, or maybe he understands but it is not the try for presenter as it is. When they can do their ratings there, then Afrobarometer and other one they answer the roundup. Now some of these ones,
no, Alex, it's clear.
Yes, some of these ones waiting that they do. For example, also similarly with the TI, if you look at the ratings, you get certain most countries then and get what they call sub-Saharan average, because their context. They need expect say how they are rating countries like Finland, based on the unique context, the year that these countries have existed. That's the same way they rank some of these countries. So when you look at most countries in Africa, most times they get below 40 or 50 or so, and in the estimation of the rankings there, it is not fail. It is the average of those countries on the basis of their specific context, which has to be understood. So that is very untrue. And beyond that as well, Sierra Leone is an emblem in the fight against corruption. Cameroon, Nigeria, many other countries like Libya are coming here. We are not there yet, but what we have done over the years is huge. It's easy and simple sometimes to advance huge criticism on the nature of the work what we do. But when you are inside here, within the complex dynamics, a culture, a country before this time, we don't accustomed to outside entire Canada, and you coming for fight corruption, it's extremely difficult. And we've done so, and we've achieved this unprecedented progresses. So again, what thing I go also
Quickly.
want for say when it comes to big wins, yes, it's important to call us out on maybe certain areas that we need to improve. We're not immune to public criticism, but waiting maybe not patriotic for doing cynicism. So just recently we don't put into effect the whistleblower and witness protection regulations. It's important maybe programs and like this we celebrate those wins, that yes, Sierra Leone, we are graduating, we are advancing to certain points now that we they get some of the regulations there where they emphasize with firm stance and resolve for fight corruption, because as at the end, foresee how ready the commissioner is for fight corruption. Also importantly, because they get the amplitude, the autonomy from the president, were extremely important. It not be just make a statement when he was appointed in 2018 that they make corruption a high risk and low return venture. He manifested by going to parliament in 2019 with laws that will be very, very punitive. And I'll tell you for free, my brother, when we go parliament in 2019 for enact the Anti-Corruption Amendment Act, it was very, very tough for us. That was the time you would see
Alex.
Parliament was very united.
Alex, in just in just 10 seconds, because we'd almost go over the time.
Over and above it's a pleasure again for share platform with my brother, just as always, but I continue for India and encourage all of we that yes, we can call the ACC out, we're not immune to criticisms, but of course let we ensure say we do in the best interest of Sierra Leone, because many of we I tell you, when we arrest them people there, NRA and all other them on Monday, some of us were here until 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. net. And we get many other sacrifices then sometimes from the leadership, most importantly, downwards, that if we are not being commended, but we're not unfairly called out, because we all get role for play and for serve in the interests of the country.
Thank you. Legend, you are you ready to end with?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
In 30 seconds.
Yes, no problem. So the height by which great men reach and kept is not attained by a sudden flight. Therefore put in the work. Look, we know they commend ACC at this point in no shape or form, because we're not satisfied with the work they do. Secondly, with the pay una pay with una not do them voluntary. I go only commend the ACC if they have done it. Say, okay, well, this whole 2 years, we know they take salaries with just the work for the people of Sierra Leone. Then if una stay there till 10 o'clock, but that lazy perception they for say, oh, una do little till for begin the clap for una. No, don't expect that from ordinary Sierra Leoneans. People are hungry. The lack of basic necessities because of corruption. So una for do the job. That is what we expect from una. Thank you,
Legend. Alex, listen to this person here. This person, let put them up, let you see. Alex, watch the screen. You read down there for yourself.
Say, Alex, you're a well-spoken man, but we still don't when it comes to corruption. Again, the government now we all, and we, I can always say, we are not the institution wait for fight corruption. We are the institution leading the national fight. And so it's a national fight. It requires all of us. So let we all play a role. Let we all get deep faith. I was out on some brief studies for the past months and all. And one thing was very, very important. I was with different nationalities from different parts of the globe. One thing where they would always take back home is that when we were together for 3 or 4 months, I was always reminding them about how great Sierra Leone is, about our political tolerance, about our fight against corruption and all. Because when we go out, let us not be presenting our country in a very bad light. Let's be proud of the many gains that we're making and inspire we for make much more gains, because we only get once alone. And now we all will be
right. Thank you very much, Alex and Legend. I can enjoy the conversation one or two can day together, because we they get the discussion go, I suppose, for God. Thank you very much, Alex. Thank you very much, Legend. And we look forward for get another fruitful conversation with us as well as the fights they continue. All right, so for tell plenty. Thank you to the producer. We actually put this program together. And I want to tell you, we watch the program. Thank you very much. Thank you for where you take your time for like and share the program. We appreciate you so much. Well, that's where we end this morning. In fact, we don't go well over almost 2 times the program, but I think it's worth it because it's nice following your way to the fight Salek and also lapses there and also gains in the. So I want appreciate you now all. Thank you, plenty. Thank you. And I will still want to encourage you to say the song they come out this weekend, and of course by God in power we just try for complete the clip. So at the left for now with this one we will watch and then say let you get yourself a very good day.
Take on it, hold me on, and the whole world wait. Be my own, day and night. Since a happy beach, let the rhythm carry us higher. Come down with me, stay right here. Stay right here. Clean, kind love, no afraid, nor make sorry. My heart's on repeat when you say my name. Since a happy beach, we're dancing in the flame.
Between the song name and it come out this weekend. It gets a lot of things them we actually gets back the taste outside the song come out. So we hope say this song actually come out of hand, it come out of gear, and it cherry the road. You know what I mean? Where service man it says cherry, come on, cherry. But when they waiting now, cherry, not chook. You know what I mean? Not of what you go, not chook, not cherry. So we'll just upset them with cherry and chook. So it become uncontrollable. But I will go again and listen one more time then at the end of the program at this particular point.
Take on it, hold me on, and the whole world wait. Be my own, day and night. Since a happy beach, let the rhythm carry us higher. Come down with me, stay right here. Stay right here. Clean, kind love, no afraid, nor make sorry. My heart's on repeat when you say my name. Since a happy beach, we're dancing in the flame. And the whole world wait. Be my own, day and night. Since a happy beach, let the rhythm carry us higher. Come down with me, stay right here. Stay right here. Clean, kind love, no afraid, nor make sorry. My heart's on repeat when you say my name. Since a happy beach, we're dancing in